You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
It is a new month, so it's a good time to read. I think it's always a good time to read. I just can't find time to do it. Local authors Liz and Lisa are here again with your November book clubs. I already like what I'm seeing over there, the covers.
Yes.
They say don't judge a book by a cover, though, right?
Everyone does.
Everybody does. Everybody does. Okay, ladies, what are our choices for November?
Well, the first one is The Dead Romantics by Ashley Posden.
Okay.
Now, this is such a cute, timely read for Halloween. It's about a woman named Florence who is a ghostwriter for one of the most prolific romance authors in the world. But she's recently been dumped and now she has writer's block and she's going to miss her deadline. And of course there's a new editor and he's really hot, but he won't give her an extension. So her dad passes away and she's called back to the small town that she left 10 years ago. Now her family runs a funeral home there and some people in her family can speak to ghosts.
Oh.
Including Florence. So she gets there and she meets this ghost and he kind of becomes her editor, and I won't spoil anything, but it's really charming and wonderful. It was, I believe, a GMA pick when it came out a couple months ago, and with good reason.
Okay, the emojis to describe it?
Okay, so the first one is a pen, because she's a ghostwriter. The second one,
a ghost.
A ghost, right? And then the third, at the end of the day, this is a romance. So some hearts.
All right, that is our first choice. What do we have next?
I also have a romance, but it's a true story. This is a memoir by Natasha Sislo, and I love this book. It just gives me all the feels. So basically, she went through a really rough divorce. Her ex-husband is actually married to Anna Faris, the actress now. And they have a great relationship now, but at the time she's going through a really hard time. She meets this French man, they fall in love, and then they break up, and she's devastated again. So she goes to see an astrologist who tells her all of these things that make a lot of sense, but tells her that the ex-Frenchman boyfriend, she's meant to be with him because of his birthday. And she's like, oh, I don't know if I'm meant to be with him. But then she gets an idea. She thinks, maybe I'm just meant to be with a French man born on that day. The same day as my ex-boyfriend. Maybe it's the date and the France connection.
Okay.
So she goes to France and she sets up all these dates with men that were born in Paris. On that day, she goes on all these dates. She takes her really good friends, and there's an element that her father is also going through some health issues, and he kind of is there with her too. And it's just a really charming. I can't tell you if she meets anybody at the end.
No,
because you have to read
the book.
But love this book.
Okay, your emojis.
Okay, so I have the French flag.
Yep.
And then I have the broken heart, because she's trying to recover from that, and then the crystal ball.
Those are good ones.
Yes.
Okay.
That's so.
We have one more choice.
Okay, our buddy read, The Rewind by Alison Winscotch, who is a great friend of ours, and we love her as an author. And this book just got picked up to be adapted by Netflix. Came out today. So it's the story of Ezra and Frankie, two exes who break up at college graduation and vow to never speak to each other again. Well, they come back together for a friend's wedding, and they wake up in bed together the next morning, and one of them has a ring on her finger, and they're like, did we get married? But they can't remember the night, so they piece it together through their, it does flashbacks from their relationship in college to now and what happened.
So cute.
It's so cute. It's got everything. Mixtapes, 90s nostalgia, romance.
Okay. Like all the good stuff.
Can't tell you how it works out either,
No,
because
of course you can't.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm assuming one of the emojis is a ring.
It is. And a clock, because back in time, thinking about, and then the heart. And we weren't all using hearts, so this was the last heart I could choose, but I like it. It's one we don't use a lot.
Okay, I have to pick one. Who's
They're good this month.
Yeah, they all have great covers. They're all have
ladies,
some
why
romance.
do you do that? Can I break the rules and pick like two?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's your show. You know whatever you want.
I don't know why I'm drawn to both of these books.
Ooh, I think it's the covers kind of
Maybe it's
go
the
together.
colors. I don't know what it is.
Don't they look? They're like made for each other, those covers.
I have a whole shelf on my office of books that I will read one day. Ladies, thank you for being here. We have a link, because I know you have more time to read than I do, for all these books on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Just click the Scene On tab. We'll be right back.